How we doing? Welcome in, everybody, to another episode of Doc's Daily. It's Saturday, July 19th. We are live and in full effect. Saturdays, we're here at 11 a.m. Eastern. Monday through Friday, we're here at 1 o'clock Eastern. I'm Detroit Lenny. Joined, as always, on Saturday, Griffin Murphy. We always appreciate you stopping by. Are we outside on the club patio, about to hit around to 18? What's going on back there?
Yeah, I'm in Wisconsin. I'm over at Nick's Lake House actually right now. Look at him. He's cooking up some sauce as we speak. We're in Wisconsin right now. Full slate of UFC fired up. Just got our picks loaded in. Massive day. Obviously, we got the baseball diamond. We'll go over the card for everybody. But yeah, locked and loaded. Lenny feeling good. Got in last night. Had a couple to drink. Woke up today feeling good. Let's roll. It's Saturday. Saturday's for the boys.
I like it. Waking up Saturday.
And women, wherever you're at in this chat. There she is, Amanda.
Yeah.
Amanda, how we doing?
Oh my God, this chick. Hello from Orlando. Is it really you? I need to see some ID first. That's
wait a second. I know who that is.
yeah, that's my wife. That's my wife, folks. That's my wife in the chat. She is on.
How we living?
She's on holiday in Orlando in Harry Potter land.
Hope she found her ID
or whatever. I don't know, with a wand, or I don't know what the hell she's doing. God bless her. Good luck. Good luck. TSA took it.
ID's gone.
Yeah. I don't know how this. I don't even want to talk about it. I feel like whatever. My wife. She gives me anxiety. Like woosah, Leonard. Woosah. That's what I need. She, there's a shirt that says my wife makes me drink. And yeah, it's true. Whiskey. Actual facts. We'll let everybody file in here for a couple minutes before we start running down the MLB card. Like you mentioned, big UFC card. Fight night. Manny Pacquiao's back in the ring. Mm-hmm. I thought he retired, went into politics. I thought this is like, I don't know what's going on, but whatever. I kind of get into some weird boxing stuff sometimes. It's not what it used to be. And that bothers me. I almost got in a full-fledged brawl, a Donnybrook, the hockey guys will call it, over an argument with this guy when I said boxing's the most fixed sport in the world, and he was like, "It's not fixed. There's not." I'm like, "You need institutionally help." If you think boxing's not rigged in some level, so whatever.
I mean, look at Jake Paul. I mean, come on.
Come on already, right? Yeah. I mean, I'm just saying, and it's been fixed. I'm not saying it's all fixed, okay?
It's not, no.
But it's been like this it's been a problem for a while. Sure. I mean, a while. I mean, Don King wasn't for the people, okay? I'm just saying, he was hustling himself and whatever. I get down a rabbit hole with boxing because I grew up with in my day, like in my neighborhood, boxing was a thing. East Side Detroit, Kronk Boxing, shout out. Tommy Hearns, Tommy the Hitman Hearns, pow. Don't let me get violent up in here, folks. Pow. I'm like that old weird uncle that just runs around your barbecue going, pow.
The thing about boxing is it is one of those things that it's so easy to kind of, as a judge, fade because it comes down to decisions, and it's like, well, I got him at 92 versus 96. I got him at the end of it, it's like, all right, well, where are we really going with this? That's how the turnout always kind of comes flawless. But huge UFC card tonight, coming off a 3-0 sweep in Nashville. Back in action tonight. I do have a 7-unit top fight in the main event. So really looking forward to this fight tonight. I will definitely be tuning in. Huge card. 4 fights on deck. Looking to break my 10,000 mark in profit with Docs in just 2 years. So we're at $9,930 in profit. So this is the 10K mark. We're looking to bang it tonight. And also MLB 4-0 last 4 selections. The 7-unit best bet. We won't talk about that game. Goes off at 4:10 p.m. Eastern time. But as far as the rest of the slate, Lenny, I'm locked and loaded, ready to roll. Let's cover the card.
Yeah, and let's be clear. If you're a new customer to Docs, here's how you take advantage of everything he just talked about. New customers get a free $60 account. DocSports.com/free60. Link is in the description of the video. Get yourself in on that free $60 account. You can use that however you want, whether it's a UFC package for the day, MLB package for the day, for the week. You spread that 60. You do you, Pikachu. The 60's in your account. All you got to do is sign up. It's just that easy. Also, YouTube Premium. there's some good things coming out of here, but there's also going to be some bigger things coming for you guys that you get with this premium plus and everything. And I don't want to let the cat out of the bag because that's a Monday announcement. I don't want to. I'm teasing. See what that does? See what that is there, folks? My wife knows what's going on. My wife knows what's going on right now. See that wink, baby? That's a tease. Premium $19.99 Indian Cowboy. Premium plus $49.99. 3 Docs Expert Plays. Craig Trapp brings them to you currently. He's like a current husband. He's currently bringing them to you $49.99. 3 Docs Expert Play. They're 2, 3, 4-star stuff. You're not going to get the 7-star, 8-star stuff. That's use the 60 for those premium picks. This stuff here, you're going to get volume out of 2, 3, 4-star plays, and that's per month. So that's like a $2,700 value right there if you sign up through a month to month on the YouTube premium, and more stuff coming to you for that as well. Doc's Dailies here Monday through Friday, 1 o'clock Eastern, Saturday, 11 a.m. Like, share, subscribe, comment. Don't let this show happen and my wife be the only one in the comment. She's out of town, folks. I'm supposed to be doing that single dad shit. All right, let's start on the first card. Giants, Blue Jays, Logan Webb, Lauer on the mound.
Mm-hmm.
Eric Lauer on the mound. I talked about this on Betting Outside the Box. Shameless plug, Monday and Fridays, 6 o'clock Eastern. Blue Jays, I'm a buyer on the Blue Jays for the second half of the year.
Sure.
I like them here in this spot. Good price, I think, at a minus fair market value, I think, is about minus 110, minus 105 I see out there. So maybe even a plus 100. Shop your lines. I like the Blue Jays here. What are your thoughts here?
Well, it's kind of a trap incentive line I'm looking at here, Lenny. And, Eric Lauer, he's kind of a bullpen / starting type of pitcher, and his numbers are very good. Right. It's deceiving. He's 4-2 on the season with a 2.78 ERA. But right now, to back him up, this bullpen with the Toronto Blue Jays is currently ranked 20th in baseball with a 4.12 ERA, which is not good. Then they've got Logan Webb on the Giants getting the start here. Webb's been sensational. I mean, his entire career. This season, 9-6 with a 2.94 ERA, which is absolutely dominant. On the road this season, Webb's got a 3.69 ERA with a 4-5 record, which is solid. We have a current total sitting at 8.5, which tells me this is kind of a mediocre kind of. That's a standard line, which kind of brings me to that trap incentive of you're giving Toronto their first place. They're in first place in their division. They're 7-3 in their last 10 games. They're like 35-14 at home this season. You're giving them plus money at home. I think that's a trap incentive. I like the Giants here, backing this Blue Jays bullpen up 20th in baseball, which is not good by any means. On the other flip of the coin, the Giants right now are second in ERA in all of baseball to back up Logan Webb. I believe it's going to be a one-sided game, very low scoring. So I will same game parlay this. I will be drilling the under as well as I'll be backing up the Giants in this one. I think that plus money with the Blue Jays at home is the market just trying to bait you. And I'm going to reverse flip this one and take the Giants here, Lenny.
I don't hate that. I like the under as well. I'm probably going to be on the Nerfy here. I think the Nerfy is in play for me. I'm trying to find that right now as soon as it refreshes here. It's a little juiced at minus. Hey, you can find a minus 135. Shop your lines. Most places 140, 145. It's a little juicy, but I don't hate the Nerfy because I'll tell you what. I'll give you your point. Logan Webb comes in there and does his thing. But the Giants can't hit the ball.
He doesn't.
So I feel like Lauer, even though he's a starter / bullpen, he's in that weird bubble area, I think he gives me 3 outs. I'm going to roll with the Nerfy for that game, probably best play for me in that game. And be honest with you, the only thing I've bet today so far that I physically actually placed money on so far is the Tigers' first 5 in full game. I mean, that's it because they're in a bounce back situation. We'll talk about that later. We're going to skip the Reds and the Mets. Griffin's got a premium play on that. Use the free 60 if you want it. Go over there and get it. That's how I'm
7 unit.
Yep. Royals, 7 unit?
7 unit. It's a top play. Yeah. No, my only play today. Single sniper shot. Love it. You sexy son bitch, you. Damn right. Cork it, baby. Cork it.
Right. I like it. And this guy, too. Free play Saturdays. He just cooked this up on the sideline over there. Cincinnati Reds pitcher Nick Martinez, under 17.5 pitching outs. Okay.
I almost took, this morning while we were breaking these things down, he already had that one circled up. I almost took that and tailed it. I like that play a lot with Martinez.
All right. I like that. Get after that. Martinez and Holmes on the mound. Good luck today, my peoples. What's happening? Webb never gets run support. That's the truth. I think we go under. I think we decided under, maybe a nerf in that game. Let's talk Kansas City and the Marlins. Michael Waka on the mound and Cole Quantrill. What are your thoughts here on this one? Miami, Kansas City, a slight favorite here, still can't score the ball.
That's the thing here, Lenny. And this Royals team, they're really hard to back up. You know, they're 47-51 on the year. They're fourth in the AL Central. Then you got the Marlins, and I mean, they've caught scorch. This team is really playing good baseball, entering the end of All-Star break, now rolling into the second half of this season. They're not currently on a 3-game winning streak, 45-51 on the year, third in the NL East, not completely buried out of the season yet. Going to the pitching matchup, and that's where it kind of gets sharp here, and it's an interesting one here because we have two terrible offenses going head-to-head here, and then we have two pitchers right now. Michael Waka, I'll start with his original numbers, and then we'll get into splits here. Waka, 4-9 on the year. He's got a 3.74 ERA, which is very strong. 106 innings of work, which is also good. This guy's been potent throughout his entire season. 1.27 whip, which is also strong, and 84 strikeouts, 33 walks. Very good strikeout to walk diversification. Then Miami sends out Cal Quantrill. This guy's actually a lot better than his numbers show for, and he really started off terrible to start the season. He's been ascending to the upside since. 3-8 on the year with a 5.62 ERA, which is very high. Just 36 innings of work, which is not a lot. Very high whip at a 1.64. 23 strikeouts, 13 walks. Quantrill, though, at home this season, he's got an ERA posted at a 4.91 with a 1-3 record. Michael Waka, 2-5 on the road this season with a 4.89 ERA. Both of these teams right now with Miami currently on that 3-game winning streak, they're scoring runs offensively. They've got home field advantage in this matchup as well. And then you've got Kansas City 23-25 on the road this season. They're right across that psychological barrier with law of nature. I always get into that. I'm not going to do it right now. It's too much to touch up on. Both of these teams 6-4 in their last 10 games, so they are scoring runs, producing runs to win games. The best bet in this matchup is drilling the over here. We have two pitchers with deceiving numbers, Michael Waka, especially with that 3.74 ERA. We have a total sitting at 8.5. I believe we're going to see runs. As much as I hate backing two terrible offenses, I'm going to do it in this one, as well as if I'm backing a team here and I've got to take a side, I'm taking the Miami Marlins. They've been the way hotter team. Quantrill is better than he looks. Getting plus value at home, there's some value in that play, and Waka has been terrible on the road all season long, and public's going to bite on that with that 3.74 ERA. Yeah. So go with that. I'm on the over in this one, as well as I'm backing the Marlins here plus value, Lenny.
I like the Marlins here. I think this is a decent price for them, actually. I think it's priced well. And in a slight advantage Miami, in a toss-up kind of game, I'm going to take the plus money. I'm just going to always and forever do that. Stop Geo mentioned that nerfy. Yeah, we're out. There you go, minus 127. That's why you shop your lines. We talked about this. We like that nerfy. Angels and the Phillies. Kikuchi on the mound and Tajon Walker.
You want to roll first, Lenny?
Man, I don't like this game. I'm just telling you right now.
I do. So
Kikuchi, you do?
Yeah. So Kikuchi, I got pissed when I saw Kikuchi was on the bump tonight because I was getting ready to absolutely light up because Tajon Walker sucks. Like, this guy's absolutely for the Phillies, and his numbers aren't bad. He's got a 3-5 record with a 3.55 ERA, and then Kikuchi's on the bump here with a 4-6 record, but he's got a 3.11 ERA. Kikuchi's got dominant numbers with 115 strikeouts, just 46 walks, with 113 innings of work. The problem with this guy is on the season, on the road, he's 0-5, and he's got a 4.33 ERA. So this guy gets absolutely lit up on the road. I told everybody, I believe it was last week's show, anytime you see Kikuchi on the rubber during night games against teams who struggle against left-handed pitching, he is bet on. Otherwise, bet off. This guy on the road right now, he gets absolutely lit up with that 0-5 record. So right here, we have to look at this game and completely understand. Walker sucks, so we already know runs are going to be scored with Kikuchi 0-5 on the road. So that already brings us to that total being the over in this matchup. Then we have to look at who's the better offense. Well, we know who's the better offense is. That's the Philadelphia Phillies. 10th in runs scored per game, averaging 4.6 runs. 5th in team batting average, 5th in on-base percentage, 11th in slugging percentage, and 17th in home runs. They're by far the more aggressive team. So looking at this game right now, I'm going to get a little same-game parlay play action in this thing. We have a total sitting at 9.5. I believe that's priced properly, and I believe it's still going to fly over that. We're going to see over 10 runs in this game, as well as we're going to back the Phillies here on the money line at a fair value -125. They're the better offense. I believe we're going to see a lot of runs scored in tonight's matchup, but the Phillies come out on top. So that is my two selections, I guess I will say, in this matchup: over and Phillies on the money line.
So I played into right where I didn't like this game is reasons you said, but here's the only way I got on this game was I took Philly team total over 4.5.
I like that.
Okay. Because I worried about the 10 number because I worry that Philly comes out here and wins this game 7-2. And so, but I also worry that they win this game 6-5. So I worry, or like 5-4 or something like that. So I didn't want to do run line. I didn't know. So I just kind of went there. I like the over 4.5. I'm gonna pull the trigger on that.
I'm trying to find that right now.
130. I can get that at MGM, ESPN. Yeah, ESPN. Looks like Caesars has it at -130.
4.5 team total -135. That's your best bet.
Yeah, DraftKings has it at 135. FanDuel -130. That's why you shop your lines. I mean, we just went down 6 different places that has it anywhere from -130 to -135 to. I thought I saw somebody. I mean, if you're offshore, you can get a little lower, but you do you, Pikachu. But I'm gonna run that Philly team total over 4.5. Because you can't trust Kikuchi on the mound.
No,
I mean,
not on the road. Diggity, we'll get to that. Was it Diggity who was asking?
Royals, Rays, money line parlay.
We'll get to that Rays game for sure. We'll definitely touch up on that. We're on the Royals as well, and we are on the under in that game, or no, the over in that game at 8.5.
There you go. Next game we got up White Sox and the Pirates. What happened?
I know.
I mean, Hauser on the mound. I mean, this is your guy. This is it. This is all you got. I mean, this is it. I mean, this is the one you're supposed to win. And you got Mike Burrows on the other side, which is just I mean, he's got a 4.8 ERA, and that's not bad on the Pirates. Okay, no. I mean, Paul Skeens is Paul Skeens, but other than that, this might be the number 2 guy for the Pirates here. But this is definitely by far your guy.
So we're gonna go back here. There's value in this game, and I'm gonna tell you guys where to go. And Lenny pulled out the wand, baby. He pulled out the wand. We're going with team totals in this game. So right now, we're going to drill the Pittsburgh Pirates team total under. So their current team total is sitting at. I had it just pulled up. I want to confirm my number before I release it. So Pittsburgh is currently sitting at 4.5 team total, under 4.5 runs. We're going to drill the under in that one, as well as we are going to take the White Sox team total over 3.5 runs. So looking at this game right now, we've got Mike Burrows getting the start here for this Pittsburgh Pirates team. He's already got that high posted 4.6 whatever ERA. At home this season, he's got a 4.18 ERA with a 1-2 record. Not very good whatsoever. Hauser on the other flip of the coin for the White Sox. He's got a 2.27 ERA on the road this season. He's been absolutely sensational. One of their best arms. He's got a 5-2 record, 1.56 ERA on the season, 39 strikeouts, 18 walks. Sox coming off a 10-1 win yesterday. You do not see that very often. So you want to look at this game very carefully because there's usually a reset button. Anytime you see either of these two teams score at least 6 runs, that's a lot of runs for these two offenses. So on the other flip, you go the other side with this. So looking at this Pirates team, we know Hauser's going to come in dialed in. That team total currently sitting at, keep losing it, 4.5. We're going to drill the under in that one, and I believe we're going to get to Burrows today. So we're going to take the White Sox team total over 3.5 runs. I don't want to take the White Sox here to back them up on the money line as much as I'd love to, just because every time we do it, they're 12-36 on the road, and every time we back this team up, Adrian Hauser may give us 5-6 very good innings, but their bullpen is absolutely atrocious. 21st in baseball with a 4.12 ERA. They'll end up blowing the game for us. So we're going to stick with the team totals here. Pittsburgh Pirates under 4.5 total runs. Chicago White Sox over 3.5 total runs. That is your safest play here in this matchup. as well as we have a total in this game sitting at 8.5 runs. No value. I'm not touching that one. Draw the team totals. That's the best way to go. These are two of the worst teams in baseball going head to head. Pirates, not necessarily, but they're there. I don't know what your thoughts are, Lenny.
They're bottom 3.
Bottom 5, yeah.
Bottom 5. I mean, they're, it's the Rockies by far. And then really, I mean, you can make some cases for some other teams, but 2-3 for me goes White Sox Pirates or Pirates White Sox in whichever way you want. So let me ask you this. You mentioned team total for the Pirates. I see the 4.5. You can get that pretty much all over the place. This is always my conundrum. Circa. I'm just gonna, a lot of places you can't bet Circa unless you live in Vegas, okay? But everybody knows Circa Casino. The Circa's offering a 4 and not a 4.5. But that 4 is at -105. Or I could go under 4.5 and -135 to 45. I kind of want the 4, even though I know I could push. But it's -105 as opposed to -140.
That's a big line shop, and I love it. The problem is Lenny, we're talking about the Pirates White Sox here, man. I mean,
I know. It's very
I know. Are we getting greedy here? Are we getting greedy here?
Maybe.
I like the 4.5. I'm going to close the deal down at -140 at 4.5 for myself. Lenny, you do your thing, Pikachu, as you like to say.
I mean, I'll tell you what. It's a smart bet is the 4.5, and you're paying fair juice on that, I think. But I'll be honest with you, I'm on the first 5 White Sox on money line at even money. I think that's really good because I could push that, and that's at even money. Some places, again, shop your lines, -110 to even money, depending on where you're at. But I'll take the White Sox first 5. That sounds so dirty to say, but I will take the White Sox first 5 because I want to take bullpens out of it.
Yeah.
And I think we can get through first 5. God,
if you guys want to throw maybe a little parlay action, that first 5 with that team total under 4, you'll get some good or 4.5. You'll get some good value there, as well as I got a nerfy for everybody. Hit that Yankees Braves nerfy +105. We'll get to that one a little bit later down the card.
Yep, we'll speed up here. Padres Nationals. Yu Darvish on the mound.
Yeah,
and Mitchell Parker rocking a 5.10 record and a 5.12 ERA. I've never seen so many high ERAs than I have this year for solid starting pitchers. Sure. I'm talking about guys in the top 1, 2, 3 guy. Your A, B, C guy. I don't like these guys rocking over 5 ERAs. I feel like, Robert kind of brought this up on Friday, not to go down a rabbit hole, but you did too. Offense, it's more offense than it is. What happened to pitchers controlling the game?
Griffin brought that up.
Yeah, I know one of you guys were talking about that. Yeah, and it's just like it's not about necessarily who's got the best pitcher on the mound. It's who's hot. You hit the ball. That's why the Yurfie in the All-Star game was cash, dollar bill, y'all.
Yeah.
And I bet against my guy, Tarek Skubal and Paul Skeens on the Yurfie.
Oh, yeah? You pulled the trigger on the Yurfie against Tarek?
Yep.
Wow.
Sure did. Because why would a Tiger pitch well in the All-Star game? Traditionally, you go back, Justin Verlander's been lit up. Max Scherzer's been lit up as a Tiger in the All-Star game. They get lit up.
Why would a Tiger play well in the All-Star game?
Why do they play? They don't play well because
they were terrible.
They get there. They all got there. I even took Riley Green over 1.5 bases. They were over and a hit, at least one hit, nothing. Over. Yeah, they get there. They party, and it's a wrap. They just phoned it in. Anyways, Padres Nationals. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, this is a game where you really don't want to put too much into this one. If you really want to bet the game, I mean, you have to go Padres. Just with you, Darvish, he's only got one start on the season with an 0-1 record, high 6.48 ERA, but we've seen how dominant this guy's been in his career, and if he comes in locked, then he's absolutely sensational. And on the other flip of the coin, Mitchell Parker gets to start with that 5-2 record, high 5.12 ERA, and his strikeout to walk diversification is a massive liability. He's got 66 strikeouts and 40 walks. I mean, that's just terrible. This guy's nearly hitting that 75% mark when it comes to strikeouts to walks. Brutal. And then to back him up right now, this bullpen is 29th in baseball when it comes to this Washington Nationals. And then you go to the other flip of the coin. Padres are 15th in stolen bases. So if they do get on, they are pretty aggressive when it comes to stealing bags, as well as they're 16th in on-base percentage. So they're not afraid to walk. They will take pitches, as well as they're 4th when it comes to runs given up against the Padres are. So if you Darvish does come out kind of brutal, they have a good bullpen to back him up. So the best bet in this matchup is taking the Padres here, minus the 145. It's really chalked up. This isn't a game I would play. 1-9 in their last 10 games are the Nationals. They're on a 5-game losing streak, which is terrible. Padres, they don't score runs offensively to begin with on top of it. But your best bet in this game, you can't back the Nats. They're on a 5-game losing streak, 1-9 in their last 10 games. You got to go with you, Darvish, and the Pirates or in the Padres in this one. Otherwise, this is just a complete fade play. You, Darvish, kind of debacles this entire matchup in entirety. Like, with Darvish on the bump, that just kind of depletes all the value because the total sitting at 9.5. It's already a chalked up money line. You don't want to lay the run line and you Darvish comes out and gets shelled. You also don't want to take a total because if it's a one-sided game, it's probably going to be in the Padres' favor. Are they really going to score 9.5 runs in this game? It's kind of one of those games. There's really nowhere to go. It's kind of put your hands up, sit, and just watch. So I'm going to back off on this game. I don't like this Padres-Nats game. If you put a gun to my head, I'm taking the Padres here on the money line and backing off Darvish because I think Parker sucks.
The only play for me is Padres money line. Don't overthink it. Just move on. Pay the juice. Sometimes the juice is worth the squeeze. I also like to tell people you don't pay juice on winners.
That's right.
That's a damn fact. It should be on a t-shirt somewhere. It should be everywhere. You don't pay juice on winners. I don't want to hear how juicy it was. I won. Baltimore and Tampa Bay. Somebody mentioned this in the chat about being on the Rays and another team, a parlay.
Yeah.
Dean Creamer on the mound, Zach Little on the mound, or Littell, however you say his damn name.
Yeah.
I don't know what to think about this damn game.
I love it. I absolutely love it across the board. You want me to rip it?
Go ahead. Dog shit division. Two bottom feeders.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the Tampa Bay Rays and the Baltimore Orioles. They're two bottom feeders in a division. I think the American League East is a 2-team race.
Yeah,
but I think the Red Sox will make noise, and then you have the Rays and the Orioles are in free fall.
Sure. And looking at this game, Creamer comes out. I mean, Baltimore 43-53, dead last, the AL East divisional matchup, as Lenny just mentioned. Then you got Tampa Bay 51-47, 4th in the AL East. Dean Creamer gets to start here for Baltimore. Creamer, he's got a high posted ERA, but they do hit behind him. I will say 8-7 record, 4.24 ERA, 44.2 innings of work with 30 strikeouts, 11 walks. Creamer on the road this season has a 6.0 ERA and he's winless. This guy gets absolutely lit up on the road. He's been terrible. Huge mistake for this Baltimore Orioles organization to go pick this guy up. I thought he was going to be a great pickup. He's been terrible, man. He has been a terrible pickup, and they needed this guy to be an arm in that starting rotation. Other flip of the coin, Zach Littell gets a start here for Tampa Bay. He has been very good across all cylinders, especially at home. This season, 8-7 on the year, 3.56 ERA, very solid. 80 strikeouts, 16 walks, dominant strikeout to walk diversification. So you don't have to worry about him getting wild and starting to walk guys. Then on top of that, he's got 116 innings of work on the season, 3.30 ERA at home this season. Tampa Bay coming off 11-1 win last night. This season at home, I want to say they're 27-23, while you've got Baltimore 21-28 on the road. Creamer gets lit up as it is. This is going to be a one-sided game. I believe that Tampa Bay absolutely lights him up as they are first in baseball in team batting average, first in on-base percentage, and 11th in slugging percentage, first in stolen bases. This guy starts walking guys, they're going to swipe bags on him. He starts walking guys. They also have the power to hit the long ball and find the gap across all cylinders. Give me the Rays here on the run line. I don't care that it's a minus 125 on the money line. That's still fair. You can play that one if you guys parlay it or however you guys want to play it. Use DraftKings, take that -1 line. You can probably get this at plus 105, 110, taking them -1. But I'm taking them on the run line here. I believe they're going to absolutely light a creamer up tonight in this matchup at home. So give me the Rays here on the run line plus value. I want to say it's like a plus 155 line, plus 145 line.
Yeah, in some places 175 to 65. So shop your lines. 55 to 75 is where I see it. Most places about 160 to 65. You bring up that -1 line from DraftKings. We all talk about that a lot. We don't talk about that enough.
Yeah,
Stop Gio just brought it up too. Padres -1, maybe -118, maybe the Nerfy. I agree. That -1 line is if you have it available, you need to use it. And it's only available as far as I know at DraftKings.
Yeah.
But and we're not no affiliation. I'm not sponsored. DraftKings doesn't pay me anything. But I will tell you from my personal standpoint, I use that a lot because that -1 will make the difference. And the no bat ninth inning will make the difference in some juice. Shop your lines. You know what play you want to be on. Get the best value for that play. Can't preach that enough. All right, next game on the slate is best team in baseball, the Detroit Tigers and the Texas Rangers. This is my worst nightmare. Tigers, the Tigers have lost 5 straight. Going into the All-Star break, they get swept for the first time against Seattle. And they got swept pretty handedly, 12-3, 15-7, 8-4. And then they come out of the break slow. Yeah. I thought they would come out of the break slow. I think that the Tigers have had huge success in the first half of the season. I hope to maintain for the second half of the season and get into the playoffs riding a hot streak then. I'll be more concerned with how slow they're playing. Baseball is a game of runs. This might not be the run right now, but I want to run at the end when we're closer to playoffs. Mm-hmm. But I love this Nerfy. I do say that. I know Stop Gio mentioned Tigers Nerfy -106. Both pitchers 3-0 in the Nerfy in their last 3 games. Yep. Montero and Rocker on the mound. Kumar Rocker. Hell of a name. Hell of a name. What are your thoughts here on this one?
This
Montero scares the shit out of me.
As of right now, this is the highest wagered game on the MLB slate today as far as volume. And there's a reason being. It's because there's a trap in play. And unfortunately, it goes against your Tigers. Kumar Rocker comes into this matchup. He's got a 3-4 record with a very high 6.39 ERA, which is extremely deceiving. And that's going to pull a lot of public money all over the Tigers, considering the fact that everybody knows the Rangers can't score runs and the Tigers are a powerhouse offensively. Rocker's got 49 innings of work on the season. Very strong strikeout to walk diversification, which goes into correlation with what I'm about to break down. 43 strikeouts, 15 walks. Kumar Rocker this season at home, he's a perfect 2-0. He's got a 2.35 ERA. He's been absolutely sensational. Montero on the other flip of the coin for the Tigers, he's been getting banged up on the road with a 4.24 ERA, and that kind of remains stagnant with his numbers this season. 4-1 on the year with a 4.02 ERA. 45 strikeouts, 22 walks. He's got a 1.37 whip, which is solid, but I don't think Montero is going to have a good outing. He's coming off one of his best outings of the season. Detroit on a 5-game losing streak, just 5-5 in their last 10 games. And we know Texas, to back up Rocker, who's got that 2.30 ERA, they are best in baseball when it comes to runs allowed against, averaging just 3.5 runs, and their ERA is also first in baseball at a 3.25. This game's got underwritten written all over it, as well as I'm going to back the Texas Rangers in this matchup here at -115. There's a reason the Rangers are favored in this matchup. They're baiting you guys. They want you to be all over the Tigers plus money here, which you should be. That's the right play. But when you really dissolve this game down and break it up, Rocker's a stellar at home with that 2.30 ERA. I'm sorry, Lenny, but I think your Tigers go down hard tonight. So give me the Rangers here as well as the under 8.5 runs in this matchup. I know, Leonard. I know. Oh, there he is. Splash Sports. Where's he at?
I'm gonna have to make note of this right now today on the show. Christmas card list. Mandy, if you're still in the chat, take Griffin off the Christmas card list right now. Right now. My guy Right Cape's in the chat. What's up? How are we feeling? We're running down the card. Yeah. I'm telling you.
Not happy about it. He looked at me this morning.
Listen, I'm going to tell you what I'm on for the Tigers game, and you guys are going to – I know. I'm a homer. I know. I get it. My favorite play of this game is the Nerfy, though. for real, and the
Me too.
under. But don't think for a solid second that I don't think my Tigers come out swinging. I worry about the under because they're going to win this game 5-6-0. And I think they come out and they shut Texas down. But I've been known to be wrong. So, but it is Detroit versus everybody, all included. Now Griffin Murphy as well. So I'm just saying, I told you guys in the chat, don't throw stones yesterday because I throw back. What do we got next? The Athletics, the homeless baseball team.
That's right.
The Athletics, Cleveland Guardians here. Cervino on the mound, straight up rocking a 2-11 record with a over 5 ERA, and another one over 5, just continuously gets thrown out there. Logan Allen, 6-7 with a 4 ERA, sounds Hall of Fame worthy when you look at Cervino's numbers. What are your thoughts on this matchup?
Yeah, bro. So this is another game, and I want to touch up on Luis Cervino really quickly. So this guy was a very big name in the MLB at one point, and I mean he still is, despite his 2-11 record. And that's what it goes into what Lenny just said. This team is homeless, and you can look at this from a couple different standpoints. This Athletics team, they've got a lot of young guns in that team, like Rooker, Butler. There's a couple guys that are really striving, and they're all young and looking for homes, obviously, to play. Luis Cervino, he was once a Yankee. He was once a Met. This guy's been all over the place, and now he's stuck with this team, this Athletics team, where they are homeless. At home this season, Luis Cervino has over a 7.8 ERA, and I want to say he's got like a 2-8 record, something horrible. But on the road, the entire scheme of things flips for him. He's got a 2-2 record with a 3.04 ERA. This guy does not want to be in Sacramento by any means. He's had it, but he pitches very good on the road. And then on the other flip, Logan Allen gets the start here for Cleveland. Allen's got a 4.0 ERA at home, and he's got a 4.0 ERA this season. To back him up, Cleveland is just 26th in baseball when it comes to offensive runs per game. Then you go to the Athletics. They're not as bad as you think. 14th in team batting average, 14th in on-base percentage, 7th in slugging percentage, and 7th in home runs, which we'll tee off a little bit of that because they play at Sutter Health Park. That's the smallest park in all of baseball. So they're going to find gaps. They're going to find long balls. That's going to happen, and that's why those metrics are the way they are. But they still find ways to get on base. They still find ways to hit. Logan Allen, he's a southpaw. Athletics do well against left-handed pitching as well. Cleveland, not that great as far as playing at Progressive Field. They haven't been dominant. I want to say they're 3 games below 500 with like a 20-23 record, if I'm not mistaken. And then the Athletics, 6 games below 500 on the road, 5-5 in their last 10 games. I believe the winning streak breaks tonight for Cleveland. I'm on the Athletics here, plus value. I believe we're going to see a big game out of Cervino. I think he shuts this team down, as well as I believe this total's marked up a little bit too high here. Total sitting at 8.5. I believe it's going to be one-sided. So we're going to back the under here at 8.5 runs, as well as take the Athletics plus value with Cervino on the bump. I think we're going to get run support behind him, and I think we're going to see that Luis Cervino that we've seen in previous years in tonight's outing. So give me the Athletics and that under 8.5 in this one, Lenny.
I don't want nothing to do with this game. I just don't. I just think the Athletics are better than advertised, but Cervino is a problem. Sure. And I think Cleveland is mid gets. I mean, they're the definition. The Cleveland Guardians are the definition of Ohio. Sorry, Ohio fans out there. You're just mid-state. You don't have nothing going on for you. You're just terrible as a state. Ohio sucks. Go Michigan State. I've been playing a lot of college football, so yes.
Gio asked that Marlins Royal Nerfy. I personally, I would not drill that play. Our incentive is on the over in that game. And typically when you have an incentive going for the distance of the game, you don't really want to correlate it on a differential first inning. So it's kind of a strategy, step-by-step type of thing. I don't know where you're at with this one, Lenny, but for me, considering the fact that Quantrell kind of gets lit up at home and Waka is terrible on the road, I'd back this game up on a Yurfee if I had to pull it. But for me personally, I'm not the probably 10% out of my Nerfy bets are all Yurfees, 10%, 90% are Nerfy. So I don't love to pull the cord on a Yurfee play. I do it from time to time. And this one, if you put a gun to my head, I'm taking the Yurfee in that one. I would not back the Nerfy in that matchup, brother.
Yeah, I didn't. I don't like that game. Like, I like that game, but again, it's kind of the Kansas City Marlins game is a stepped up version of the Athletics and Guardians game, not by much. They're both on the CW, folks. They're not on ESPN Nightly Baseball. Okay, like they're I don't want nothing to do with that. Yankees Braves though, kind of like this game. Yankees and the Braves. You got Will Warren on the mound and Joey Wentz. What a hell of a name, Joey Wentz. He's born to be a pitcher. What are your thoughts on this matchup? You said you had a nerfy in this game?
Yeah, so I have a nerfy in this game, but the thing is, it's kind of contradicting everything that I had just mentioned about going against what you believe the incentive is going to be, because I do believe this is going to be a game that goes over the total. Joey Wentz sitting with a 9.0 ERA at home this season. Will Warren, I'll break down his overall statistics first, and then I'll get into how bad this guy sucks on the road. He's got 95 innings of work on the year, 1.42 whip, which is not good. That's very mediocre. He's got 112 strikeouts, which is very good considering 44 walks, solid strikeout to walk diversification, 6-5 record. That's because the Yankees hit behind him with a 4.63 ERA. But Warren on the road this season, he's got 41 innings of work and a 6.75 ERA with a 1-2 record, which is terrible. Atlanta, we know they're not scoring runs offensively right now, but they have been. They're coming off a 7-3 win last night. Acuna in that lineup has just changed the dynamic of everything. Yep. They are playing a lot better baseball, coming off a win. Yankees 3-game losing streak, 5-5 in their last 10 games. Joey Wentz with this current line, and this is another thing we have to look at. Joey Wentz getting the start here. He has not been very good. 2-1 record, 6.32 ERA, strikeout to walk diversification, unimpressive by far with 37 innings of work. But there's got to be a reason here. Atlanta plus value at home in this matchup. Yankees minus 125 on the money line with Warren with that 6.75 ERA. There's really no value in this game. I'm definitely not shooting the over at 9.5 in this game. Something just tells me Joey Wentz is going to come out in this game and just be sharp. He's got a very deceiving numbers. This money line should be a lot more chalk than it is, with considering the fact 6.32 ERA, Yankees most powerhouse hitting lineup in all of baseball. This line should be more minus 145, minus 150. Considering the fact that it's not, I don't want anything to do with this game. If I had to back this game up, I'd go with the total and I'd go with the over 9.5 runs, considering both of these pitchers' ERAs and just the historical data behind it. But I don't like the game and I don't want anything to do with it. The best bet in this game is going with the nerfy. The reason being, you're getting plus value in this matchup. You've got two pitchers with both ERAs over 4.0, which is incredibly deceiving. And you have two very powerhouse lineups. This nerfy should have been a lot more juice than it is, and it's not. And for that reason, I'm pounding the nerfy with a psychological trap incentive that the market is baiting this game. So I don't want anything to do with this matchup other than give me the nerfy in this one, Lenny.
I'm on Atlanta plus 1.5 at minus 140.
See that I wanted to say, like, I take the Braves because it's one of those I said so, but I'm not.
It's because I said so. That's right. Why. Yeah. Because I didn't have the cojones to take them on the money line, just straight up. I didn't. And I thought at home, at night, a night game, Saturday night game at home, Brave Stadium should be pretty rocking for a Yankees game. I think it's a close game. Yeah. Braves.
He's on the
Braves,
Nerfy.
Evenish.
Oh, what's your name, Gio? I stop geoengineering.
We just call him Stop. We just call him Stop. We just call him
-1. Gio, did you miss the breakdown on that Tigers game? Where I'm on the other side.
Yeah, he's a Tiger fan.
That's Nick sitting to my left right now.
He's on the other side. Red Sox, Chicago Cubs. Brian Bello on the mound.
I don't have pitchers listed yet. I don't have pitchers listed.
I got Imanga and Brian Bello.
Is that who you got today? Mine's not even giving me a list on this Cubs Red Sox pitcher.
Let me refresh. Let me make sure I got this right. That's what ESPN has listed. I called them Espen.
I mean, it's not really a valued play. It's really chalky.
I don't like any of it. This game pissed me off yesterday. I was on the nerfy yesterday. Pissed me off. That didn't work out. So, like, this series is in a timeout for me because I think the Cubs are really good, but I think the Red Sox are going to make a run in the second half.
I mean, well, this is another way of looking at it. Boston was just on a 10-game winning streak as well, and now they're in that reset button. They just lost 4-1 last night or yesterday. Colin Ray on the bump for the Cubs yesterday, shut them down completely. All-Star break, game 1. Now they're in game 2 of the set. and it's kind of a tough situation. The Cubs have won 3 consecutive games. You don't ever really want to go against the Cubs at Wrigley. They play very dominant. They're 6-4 in their last 10 games on a winning streak, leading the MLB in baseball. Brian Bello is no threat on the hill as well for the Boston Red Sox, if he is in fact getting the start. And then Immunaga's on the bump for the Cubs. If you're saying I don't have that listed on my end, that's obviously the Cubs ace. So if you're going to back this game up, you want to back the Cubs. The problem is it's chalked at -150. Do you really want to take the Cubs here on the run line? If you had to do it, I mean, yeah, I like the play. I don't absolutely love it. And I'm not going to say that I like the total as well, because we don't really know what Bello's going to do. This guy can come out. He's got a solid ERA on the road this year, but this guy can come out and just start walking guys. His strikeout to walk diversification is always an issue. I don't have any of his numbers pulled up in front of me right now, but it is always an issue for him. He either comes out, doesn't walk anybody and has great outings, or he comes out and starts walking guys. And we already know about this Cubs lineup. They are loaded with power, third in home runs. I mean, you've got Tucker in that lineup. This guy scorches one every game. You got Armstrong in that lineup. I mean, I can go down the list. Dansby, Swanson. They're all just powerhouses. So if you're going to back a team in this game, it's definitely on that reset button. Don't back Boston. They're coming off that win streak. They just took a loss. They're kind of now going to be in that little mediocre frequency zone. And then on the other flip, we know the Cubs on that winning streak. Back the Cubs here, run line if you have to take it. Otherwise, fade that game because I don't like it.
Like if I have an underdog of the day, just straight up money line dog that I think has got a shot, it's the Red Sox at the biggest plus money. In fact, it's the Red Sox just because I'm high on them for the second half of the year. But you're absolutely right. Cubs should win this game by 3 runs, in my opinion. But I won't count Red Sox in or out of it. And so for that reason, I didn't bet on that game.
I got you.
I just walked away.
I have no action on this one as well.
What about Aaron? We only got a couple more left here. Cardinals and the Diamondbacks. Arizona Diamondbacks are hosting Sonny Gray and the St. Louis Cardinals. Sonny Gray stays underrated.
Always.
Just stays underrated. I mean, from his whole career, I want to say from just his time everywhere and anywhere. I don't care from he was with the Oakland Athletics way back in the day. And he was underrated then. I think that was the first team he came up in was Oakland. I think he went Oakland and then like the Yankees or the Reds. He had a small stint with the Twins for a minute. But anyways, but he's always underrated. He's never your ace. He's
you don't hear his name enough.
No, you don't. You really don't. And I like him. I like him a lot. I kind of like him in this matchup too. But it scares the hell out of me. Just baseball in general right now.
This is another trap game for me, and there's a lot of value actually in this matchup. So Sonny Gray gets to start, and yeah, he's very good pitcher. There's absolutely nothing to take away from him. He does it year in, year out. 9-3 record on this season with a 3.50 ERA, 108 innings of work with a very strong strikeout to walk diversification, 118 Ks and just 19 walks. The problem is Sonny Gray on the road this season been getting banged up. He's got a high 4.57 ERA and about 50 innings of work. And then Ryan Nelson gets to start here for Arizona, and this guy's backed up by an offense who's averaging 5.1 runs a game. That's 4th in MLB. Ryan Nelson this season 5-2 with a 3.68 ERA. Very strong numbers, 65 strikeouts, 25 walks on the season. But at home this season, he's 4-1 with a 2.17 ERA. That's sensational. Backing him up, 10th in team batting average, 10th in on-base percentage, 3rd in slugging percentage. Sonny Gray, he's been solid, but on the road, as I just mentioned, not that great. And to back him up, the St. Louis Cardinals bullpen has not been very good. They're 20th in baseball, averaging 4.4 runs a game. And when it comes to ERA, they're 22nd in baseball with a 4.13. In this matchup, on top of that, Arizona, 2-game winning streak. They're currently sitting at 1 game below 500 at home this season. So that also brings you into that psychological concept that I always talk about. It's like resistance to support. It's like a magnet. Usually when you're 1 game below or 1 game above 500, you typically want to come back to fruition and hit that 500 spot. And I feel like this is one of those situations. Resistance is right above them. They're in that magnitude. I believe they capitalize on this game and bring them right into resistance. So I'm going to back the Arizona Diamondbacks in this matchup to take down Sonny Gray here. And the odds in this one are plus value. So you can get the Arizona Diamondbacks here. Shop your lines, as Lenny always likes to say. Take the D-backs here, plus 105. I believe they beat down Sonny Gray, and Ryan Nelson has himself a night. As well as I do not hate going against wants this total at the under 8.5 runs. I know Sonny Gray does have a higher ERA on the road, but we already know kind of what's going to happen in this matchup as far as metric standpoint, and everything accordance goes to that under at 8.5. So I'm going to drill the under here, as well as I'm on the D-backs plus value plus 105 here.
So this is one of those weird conundrums for me again. I'm on Arizona first 5, St. Louis full game.
Okay.
And it's a split unit for me. So I'm just gonna roll that way. I'll probably end up losing like just the juice in it because I'm overthinking it. But whatever. That's where I'm at. Fade or follow at your own risk. I don't know what to tell you. Rodney wants to talk about the Rockies run line game, and that's up next anyway on the card. Twins and the Rockies. The Twins burned me yesterday personally. I was telling Griffin before the show, I was so pissed. Personally, I went 6-2. The 2 I lost was that Boston Cubs nerfy and this run line yesterday with the Twins. The Twins are the most mid team. If you look up definition of in the dictionary next to baseball teams, it's the Minnesota Twins. It's just maybe they will show up, maybe they don't.
Where'd you get this from?
It's the most bland food you ever tasted. It's Kool-Aid with no sugar. It's horrible. That's the Minnesota Twins. I want to back them on the run line, absolutely, because Antonio Santazalala.
Yeah.
This guy. 3-13.
I just want to be like completely just transparent and honest with everybody here. This is a series that you just want to completely fade. You do not even want to bet this game. The Twins, if you bet this game, you definitely are not backing the Rockies. You can't back this team. They're absolutely terrible. The Twins, on the other hand, you have to back them. If you do, you have to take them on the run line. The Twins are 20th in baseball when it comes to offensive runs per game. They're 22nd in batting average, 22nd. I mean, they do this every year. It's the same shit. This Twins team cannot cover run lines, let alone if they win games low scoring, and they win it by 1 run. Sazala, his numbers speak for themselves. He's got that 6.6 ERA. Well, it's the same thing at home. He's got a 6.50 ERA. I've never even heard of Sebby Matthews. I don't even know who the hell this guy is.
I don't even know that guy. Yeah.
19 innings.
The Twins are terrible on the road. Terrible. They're 19-30 on the road.
No, there's nothing to talk about in this game. There's so many better games on the board in today's slate. Do not even touch this game. So going down, we'll just go down this thing right now really quickly. So we're backing up the Marlins here. We're backing up the over in that game. We're going to the next matchup. Oh, I have a premium on that. We're backing up the Phillies because Kikuchi sucks on the road. We're going to back up the team total Pirates under 4.5, White Sox over 3.5. We're backing up the Padres, and we're taking the Nerfy in that game. We're backing up the Rays on the run line. We're taking the Tigers here on the money line. We're taking the Athletics on the money line. We're not doing the Yankees Braves. We're taking the D-backs on the money line, and we're not touching the Twins. What else you guys need? What else?
Yeah. We got the Brewers, Dodgers, and we got 2 more games left, right? Brewers, Dodgers, and Astros, Mariners. Brewers, Dodgers, Freddie Peralta. 11-4, Freddie Peralta. This guy's like a thorn in my side. He will not go away. Nope. But he's another one in a Sonny Gray category for me. Don't get as much love as he should. On kind of Milwaukee's kind of a mid team. So,
Daryl.
I don't know. And Emmett Sheehan. Who the hell is Emmett Sheehan?
He's a bullpen pitcher. He's solid. He's not bad by any means. He's only got 13 innings of work. He's young. This is a game for me where Peralta, he's got a 4.0 ERA on the road this season, and he is extremely deceiving. When anybody sees Freddie Peralta on the bump, it's one of those big names, and it kind of causes a quick scare. You got to remember, we just talked about this earlier in this show and as well as on Doc's Daily yesterday. Offenses are winning games opposed to pitching matchups. Dodgers right now, they are first in baseball when it comes to runs scored per game, 5th in team batting average, 5th in on-base percentage. I mean, they hit the long ball, 2nd in home runs. This team does it all. They're at home in this matchup at Dodger Stadium. Freddie Peralta coming in. And this is going to be a bullpen game, and that's no issue. I know the Dodgers don't have the greatest bullpen this season, but they hit behind whoever pitches. They're 2-8 in their last 10 games. Brewers, on the other hand, 8-game winning streak. I believe the public is going to be all over them in this matchup. And this is kind of this game where you don't want to time it, but at the same time, if you have to pull the trigger on this matchup, go with the under total runs in this matchup. I believe that the Sheehan guy is going to come out and have himself quite an outing tonight. Dodger Stadium is never an easy place to go and play, let alone win games. Freddie Peralta, he's been solid all season long. That 4.0 ERA balances back out to that 2.66. So we'll call it median 3.3. That's kind of where I'm going to put this thing when I correlate it all together. Looking at this game right now, there's just really no value. I'm not going to bet against a team who's won 8 games in a row, especially when a team's sending out a bullpen game. That tells me they're looking ahead here. I don't like the total. If I had to take a total, I'd take the under. This game's just a wash for me. I'm getting scrambled talking about it. That already tells me I want nothing to do with it.
Yeah, exactly. I start writing stuff down on one side of the paper and then
White
the other.
Sox first 5
like both sides are washing each other out. I just move on. Astros and the Mariners, last game on the slate, and then we'll recap. Daryl, we did talk about this. I'm on the White Sox first 5. And then the opinions on the Angels winning, we talked about that too.
Kikuchi's winless on the road, 0-4 on the road this season. He gets banged up. Got to go with the better offense in this matchup. Anytime Kikuchi's on the road and teams hit left-handed pitching well, go against him, especially during night games. This all correlates with the Phillies in this matchup. They play their best baseball during night games. They're at home in this matchup. Taijuan Walker's on the bump. He does suck, so we are drilling the over in this matchup, as well as we're backing the better offense, and that is the Philadelphia Phillies. That line was minus 125. It just bumped up to minus 130, so public money is starting to pour in on that game as well.
Fair enough. Astros and the Seattle Mariners, Lance McCullers Jr. on the mound and Logan Evans. I want to back Houston here, but I get a little gun shy.
Sure. I'm not gonna. Lance McCullers has let me down in his last 3 starts. This guy's been getting absolutely lit up, dating back to the 2022 season prior to him going down, getting hurt. This guy was one of the best pitchers in all of baseball. He had like a 13-5 record with like a 2.2 ERA, like 200 strikeouts and 40 walks on the season. He was absolutely sensational. He hasn't found his groove yet. Until this guy finds his groove, you can't try to time him. And considering this situation right now, totals or sides, you don't want to bet this game at all, because McCullers can come out tonight and he could be absolutely sensational and just completely shut down this Mariners offense. Total sitting at 8.5 runs, or he comes out and gets absolutely banged up. You don't know what to expect, but as of the recent trend, he's been getting banged up. So the trend, the way to go about this game is drilling the over and backing the Mariners in this matchup, especially with Evans on the bump. He's been very good, very consistent. He's a bullpen pitcher, and now he's turning into a starter. He's got 50 innings of work on the season to back him up. Seattle's got a very strong bullpen. They're 14th in ERA with a 3.86. Houston, 3.64. But if McCullers comes out too quick and gets lit up, it's going to be too late for them to come back. Mariners, on the other flip of the coin, they're a liability for me offensively. This team either comes out and scores 10 runs or they get shut out. Yesterday, they scored 6 runs in a 6-1 win. So, and this is another matchup. And the trend, you ride it. They're on a 4-game winning streak. If you're going to take anybody in this game, you take the Mariners here. It's a fair value play. Currently, the line sitting at minus 130. That's the best bet in this matchup, is taking them. The total is too much of a liability. Houston's too much of a liability with McCullers on the bump. And we've got Seattle on a winning streak already at home in this matchup, and it's a night game where they play their best baseball. So ride the trend in this one. Take the Mariners here, minus 130.
I like that. Why don't we like the Twins to win? Because they're the Twins. I mean, if you feel better about it, I get it. It's the Rockies. I get it. But I just don't trust them. I don't trust them to do anything else. And watch the world go upside down if the Rockies win. What if they sweep the series?
That's what I'm saying.
And the Twins are very sweepable. I mean, and I'm not just saying that as a Tiger fan. They're 47-50. They're 19-30 on the road.
Yeah.
What makes you scream that you can trust them? I get the Rockies are bad, but they've won 23 games this year.
Like you're
not going to lose, 150 games.
The best bet in this game is honestly going. Like I fade the series. That's the best way to go about this. But if you really want to play this, you got to take the Rockies here on the money line. I mean, they have nearly the same amount of wins at home this year than the Twins do on the road. So I mean, it's really kind of like, what's your poison? Do you want value? game, or do you want to risk taking the Twins on the money line, or do you want to risk taking the Rockies to win the game straight up? That's your poison. For me, if I had to take this, I'd take the Rockies money line and parlay them with somebody plus value and look for something juicy. But that would be a very small wager. When we say pizza money, I'm talking about one piece. Like it's very small.
I'm talking about that place you could buy them by the slice,
man.
Okay,
on there.
Cheese only. I can't afford no pepperoni. Okay, pizza sounds so good, and I'm telling you right now,
that sounds fire.
There's going to be a dirty big pizza in Lenny's life real soon because the wife's out of town, so the diet goes right out the window with her. I'm telling you right now. All right, we're going to let you guys bounce. Griffin's going to blow away here in this storm.
I know,
dude. I hear it coming. That's our MLB rundown for Saturday. We appreciate each and every one of you stopping by. Tell them what you got on the card up for tonight. You got a 7-unit MLB and big UFC MLB card.
Yep, lone play MLB, just one selection. That's at 410. It's a 7-unit selection. Absolutely run it. Love it. It's a run line play, as well as I have a 4-play card is in the UFC 7-unit top fight in the main event that goes off at midnight. So in UFC, we're looking to break that 10,000 mark. Yes. Currently sitting at $9,930 in profit. So this will be a huge milestone. After today, we end up smacking and capitalizing. We've won, I think, our last 6 UFC cards. So I intend on winning another one here tonight, Lenny. So massive volume today in UFC, massive volume in MLB. Everything else is a little bit lower volume, but we're looking for winners across all cylinders. Let's have a day.
I like it. Let's get after it. Good luck unless you're against us. We'll be back Monday, Docs Daily, 1 o'clock Eastern. Like, share, subscribe, drop in the comment section. Watch the show back. We ran down the whole MLB card. So if you missed something, watch it back. Good luck unless you're against us. See you Monday, guys.